The Real Los Productions presents The Demon Lord's Heir, Chapter 1, Weight of Shadows by Carlos L. Hammond.
Chapter 1. The Weight of Shadows. The clock on my bedside table blinked ominously, its bright red numbers glowing fiercely in the dim light of my room. 11:59 p.m. Just a minute to go. I swallowed hard, the knot in my stomach tightening as I felt the weight of my 13th year slip away, making way for something unknown, something darker. Happy birthday, Samantha! My mom's cheerful voice echoed up the stairs, but it fell flat against the uneasy thrum in my chest. I could hear my dad laughing in the background, the sound warm and familiar. They didn't have a clue about the storm brewing inside me. Even as I turned the doorknob and stepped into the hallway, excitement collided with apprehension, making it difficult to breathe. I had been longing for this day, yet the thrill surged through me like electricity, sharp, alarming, unwelcome. Ashley and Jamie were waiting for me in the living room, immersed in the flickering glow of birthday candles. "One more minute," Jamie shouted, a mischievous grin split wide across his freckled face. He tucked a loose strand of hair behind his ear, his sense of style as eclectic as his personality, with a band t-shirt and plaid shorts. "Just think, you're finally a real teenager." Ashley stood beside him, rolling her wide, expressive eyes at Jamie's enthusiasm. Dressed impeccably in a shimmering top and a leather jacket, she looked fierce and irresistible, as untouchable as some sparkling star. She had that uncanny ability to sway from glam to grounded, throwing off vibes with such ease that I often felt I didn't belong in her orbit. Yet she was my best friend, my anchor in a world that sometimes felt too chaotic. Just as the clock struck midnight, the room erupted in song. "Happy birthday to you." Their voices harmonized with the crackle of candles. I clutched my heart, allowing the moment to envelop me, warmth replacing the cold dread that clung to my bones. "Make a wish," Jamie exclaimed, his eyes wide with anticipation. I drew in a deep breath, conjuring a fleeting wish as fog spilled through my mind. I could wish for the usual things, more friends, popularity, or just for things to feel normal. Instead, I uttered the silent prayer that whispered deep in my soul that this day would not mark a turning point, that somehow everything would remain the same. I blew out the candles, the flicker of flames reflecting the tumult inside of me. But as the last ember vanished, a chill swept over the room as though a draft had cut through my small Texas home, unnoticed until now. "Did you feel that?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. Jamie and Ashley exchanged puzzled glances, then shrugged. "Maybe it's haunted," Jamie joked, wiggling his fingers in the air like a ridiculously bad ghost impression. I rolled my eyes, trying to ignore the way his jests tugged at my anxiety. "Or maybe someone really powerful is nearby. What if you've unlocked some ancient magic on your birthday?" "Stop it," I said, half laughing, half worried. Jamie's obsession with the occult was adorable but slightly unsettling. Just then, my phone vibrated on the table, drawing attention. "It's Mom," I said, glancing at the screen. "She wants me to come down for cake." As I headed down the stairs, the peculiar chill lingered, though the warmth of family surrounded me. They were everything to me, but even in the safety of these familiar walls, I felt the gnawing sense of being an outsider. Always slightly different, unexplained. "Disconnected. Make sure to leave some for me." I heard Jamie call after me, playfully mocking my slow descent. With every step down, the fine hair on my arms prickled, and the air shifted around me, charged with an energy I couldn't place. "Sam." Ashley's voice pulled me from my thoughts, and I found her gazing at my arm. "What's that?" I quickly glanced at the intricate tattoo curling up my forearm, a delicate design ID always carried, hidden beneath layers of clothing. My heart raced, as I realized the marvelous brightness in the tattoo seemed to pulse under Ashley's scrutiny. It's just what? Ashley pushed, her tone insistent. You've been hiding it forever. Isn't it about time you told us what's up? I wanted to laugh it off, but the truth of the tattoo felt knotted in my throat, wrapped with strange, exquisite implications that I wasn't ready to unravel. The swirling pattern was a reminder of my birth, scribbled intricately on my skin like a secret I hadn't fully grasped. Before I could respond, my dad appeared in the doorway, a cake lit with candles in his hands. No more talk of tattoos. Time for cake. The infectious glee in his voice brought the lightness back into the room, enveloping us all. I forced a smile, but beneath it lurked an impending sense of doom. I wanted to believe it was just another birthday, just another year, despite the whispers curling at the back of my mind, hinting at secrets yet revealed. The cake was delicious, a typically joyous occasion peppered with laughter and inside jokes. But as I lay awake that night, staring into the darkness, the tune of horror and excitement danced just beyond reach, melding into a new reality I hadn't yet begun to comprehend. As I tossed and turned, my thoughts devolved into indecipherable mumblings of darkness and dread. Sleep felt like a far-off dream, just beyond my grasp, until like a thief in the night, a voice whispered, "Samantha!" I jolted awake, heart pounding, eyes frantically searching the room. The shadows clung menacingly, and I pulled the covers to my chin. "Who's there?" I croaked, my voice hoarse. "Samantha!" The voice beckoned again, soft yet authoritative. From the depths of the tattoo on my arm, warmth surged through my veins, illuminating the room with shades of silver and azure. I blinked, and suddenly, a figure emerged from the darkness, vibrant, shimmering, yet undeniably pulsating with a power that felt both familiar and distant. It was a woman, ethereal and fierce, clad in flowing robes that rippled like smoke. Her face was strikingly beautiful, framed by cascading waves of silver hair that glimmered like starlight. I felt as if I were looking into a mirror, a version of myself I never knew existed. "Who are you?" I stammered, heart racing. "I am Alabaster, the guardian spirit bound to your bloodline," she said, her voice echoing with an ancient timbre. "On this night, you must awaken to your true legacy. You are the heir of a demon lord, and your life is about to intertwine with the depths of darkness." Panic surged within me. "No, you're wrong. I can't be." The light around her flickered like a dying star. And I realized this was why I had always felt out of place. I was never just the cautious girl trying to fit in. I was something far more powerful, something that could tilt the balance of the world. And she continued, unfurling secrets with every word. "You must learn to control your new powers, for darkness encroaches upon your